Today we're looking at Jefferson nickels from the year 1981. So if you have any of those nickels, we're going to show you what can give those coins some value. So let's just hop into it. Alright, here we go guys. This first one is a pretty extreme type of mint error. So of course we're not finding things like this in pocket change, but we will look at other coins that are a little more difficult to see the error, of course. So this coin here has a huge broad strike. It's been broad struck out of collar, graded by PCGS. The coin ended up selling at auction for $282. Now let's move on to a coin that is much more simpler. This is a coin that you could easily find in pocket change. Someone definitely found this in a coin roll from the bank or in pocket change, and they sold it on eBay for $26. Not bad for 5 cents, and a coin that's in this bad of condition, right? So this coin has a die break at the top of the coin on the obverse. You can see that little extra metal there on the rim of the coin. That can add value to your coins. These die breaks can be much larger, take up a larger portion of the coin. They could be this small or even smaller, and typically the bigger they are, the more value you can get out of the coin. But in this case, $26 for the nickel in this condition. Now here is another one. This is another one that's sold on eBay for $40. And you can see that it's a little bit bigger die break. The coin is in very bad condition. It's been circulated, but it does have that die break, which is also referred to as a cud on the obverse of the coin. So 40 bucks for that coin. Now here is a die break that's sold at auction with a lot of 10 other coins for over $180. But this is a good example of one that's in much better condition. It's graded at a 65. You'll see that little piece of metal, that little blob of metal there on the right side on the rim of this Jefferson nickel. And again, that is something that you can look for on all your coins, not just nickels, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and so on. But let's move on to a 1981 nickel. It looks very normal on the reverse. It is graded by Annex at a 63, and you can see here on the obverse, it looks different. It looks distorted, right? And that's because it was struck through a late stage capped die. So the die is what comes down with the design and strikes the planchet in order to create the coin. So this was struck by a late stage capped die, and this coin ended up selling for $85 on eBay. Moving on to a similar coin, so we have a 1981 Jefferson nickel where the obverse was struck through a capped split die. So not just a capped die, but the die was split, which you can see down the center of this Jefferson nickel. So always inspect your coins closely. Don't pass stuff up like this, because this nickel ended up selling for $141. Not too bad for 5 cents. Real quick guys, if you want a free coin book or a free coin roll hunting mat, there's no catch. All you have to do is click the link below this video, go over to Whatnot, sign up, and you get a $15 credit. Then you go to my Whatnot shop, and all you have to do is add one of these items to your cart, check out, and you get the $15 off. We're going to be doing coin auctions as well on Whatnot, so feel free to come over there. That's the only place I will be live streaming selling coins. Silver coins, old coins, modern coins, graded coins, ungraded coins. We're selling it all on Whatnot. Couch Collectibles. Make sure you guys go follow me. Let's get 10,000 followers. We can do it. Get over there right now. Get that link in the comments below. Now here's something simple you can look for on all of your coins as well. It's a misaligned obverse die, which you can see around the rim of the coin, right? The coin ended up selling for 35 bucks. You know, not in the best condition, graded at a 58. A 70 is the best grade you can get on a coin. This is at a 58. But still, it's a $35 nickel, so not too bad. Now this next one is much more valuable. The coin sold for $258 at auction. Also has an obverse misaligned die, but what makes this coin different is the fact that it's in much better condition. It's graded at a mint state 66 with 5 full steps. Now that is a designation that coin grading companies will give your Jefferson nickels, the 5 full steps, which is the steps on the reverse design of the coin. So $258 for that nickel. Now here is a nickel that's sold for $27 at auction. Of course, this coin was struck off center. It hasn't been graded. It was sold as is. You know, had it been graded, maybe it'd sell for a little more. I don't see it going for a fortune or anything. $27 nickel struck off center. Now this next coin sold for nearly $3,000 at auction. So this is a super rare and valuable mint error coin. So what we have here is a 1981 Jefferson nickel design that was actually struck onto a 1981 dime. Roosevelt dime. So you'll see both designs of the Roosevelt dime along with the Jefferson nickel as a result of the mint error, of course. And this coin ended up selling, like I say, for nearly $3,000, $2,990. Unbelievable. Now here is a very valuable mint error as well. The coin sold for over $1,000 at auction. And this is where we have a Jefferson nickel design that was struck onto a Lincoln cent planchet, a penny planchet. And not only was it struck onto a penny planchet, it was struck off center onto a penny planchet. So that is a pretty rare error there, around $1,100 for that coin. Now here is the same type of mint error, but it wasn't struck off center. It's a nickel design that was struck onto a penny planchet. The coin ended up selling for around $500 at auction. Here's one of my favorites of this video. It is a shattered obverse die taking place on the 1981 Jefferson nickel. The coin ended up selling for a little over $400 at auction, graded by NGC at a mint state 60. Now here is a similar type of mint error. Again, this sold for $160. It's where the obverse was struck through a capped split die. So you can see that there going through the center of the coin. Very obvious type of mint error. If you find something like this, definitely don't, get rid of it. You might want to have it graded depending on the condition of the coin, because you're looking at a $160 nickel. So if you guys find any nickels, or if you go through nickel rolls or penny rolls, quarter rolls from the bank, look for these different types of mint errors, and be sure to check out my other videos where we show you modern coins and older coins to look for from the bank or even in your pocket change. And don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.